Welcome, friends, to Keep Walking, Keep Smiling. Today I'm going to talk about a company that deals in natural gas. The name of the company is Mahanagar Gas Limited. I will be talking about its 2020 result. It's basically a Group A company and it comes into category of BSC, that is Bombay Stock Exchange 500 listed company. It deals into utilities, basically is non-electric. MGL was established in 1995, a leading natural gas company with its promoter as GAIL, with near about 32 percentage of holding. They deal in basically in PNG and CNG, that is piped natural gas, and CNG is compressed natural gas. PNG and CNG both are the type of gases or energy that are economical to use for general public, local people, and it ease the pressure of on non-renewable energy like diesel and petrol. It is environment friendly and it is safe for use also. And the amount of accident or the number of accidents taking place due to the leak of the gas is less compared to other uh, energy available. Company has a network of 5032 kilometers of pipe gas. That is basically they deal in region of Mumbai, Navi Mumbai, and near about adjoining areas. They have a 223 CNG station which supply gas to vehicles, commercial vehicles, and local commercial vehicles and cars, rickshaws, auto rickshaws, and etc. Okay, basically the company has a record of paying regular dividend. So far, it has not yet declared bonus, but I think it's most probably in next 5 years they might declare bonus, probably 5:1 or 5:2 in that ratio. Their income has increased from in 2020 from 16.96 percentage from last year. Its profit after tax from other activities has increased by 45.22%. That might includes apart from sales, that might include for other services that company provides to its distributors and to its customers. Now the tax has reduced by 34.58% in 2020. Now that there might be some various reason for this. I mean, the sale might be less or the sale might be good, but their expenditure or like say interest or some other expense due to some other reason, the tax they have paid this year is less compared to 2019. They have their total asset increased by 19%. Basically, this is a company that requires a lot of say heavy investment, like the equipments, the conversion of gas, these kind of all equipments they require. They basically come costly. They are machineries and everything. They come very capital incentive. EPS, that is earning per shares, had increased by 45%, 45.23%, which is very good sign. That means a shareholder can expect a good value of return from its investment. The book value has increased by 23%, 23.07%. Now the book value has increased. Basically, what the book values is, it's all basically considers all the assets and liabilities together. But this company is basically say it requires heavy capital or like a heavy investment. So we can, before getting into the investment, we need to look at the what we say historical book value, because they also might be having some depreciation. Definitely they will be having depreciation on their books due to machineries and other equipments. The shareholder patterns have increased, which is a good sign for company and the investors. Interest coverage ratio has declined tremendously. Again, now this can be due to heavy investment done in past year or a couple of years, and due to the slowdown because of the COVID or the government policies that control the price of the natural gas in the market. So their sales have been increased, but their profit at the same time, or like the interest coverage ratio has declined, and their return on asset, which has barely increased by 3.35%, which should increase in, I guess, in near future once they pick up their sales, and once the what we say the COVID issue has been resolved. Asset turnover ratio has declined by 6.404%, which might be due to the reason of, say, a heavy investment initially that is they require for the expansion or some other reason. And their P ratio, they are basically trading, say, the the industry ratio is 15.38%, but they are at 13.39. So this is basically an undervalued company, so one can expect a good growth in this company in near future. Its book price to book ratio has also declined by 1.5 1.57% in 2020, which can be overlooked based on their investment and other government on policies issues. The EBITDA has also declined in 2020, and it has been declining, I guess, since last 2 years continuously. 2 3 years it's declining continuously. Now I was not able to get the 10 years of price chart for this company, but still I got it for 5 years, last 5 years. So the average high for this company is 1142.46 rupees, and average low is 69.214 rupees. Okay, the shareholder holding pattern. The promoters have reduced its shareholding. Basically, Shell India, one of its promoter, has completely sold out its shares in 2019. I guess it's near about June, or say by October. Completely sold out its shares in the company, which is a good sign, as that other investors got into investment have been increased by near about 7%, which shows that company has a good future in coming years. Insurance companies have also increased their part of share. Same goes for the mutual fund. So basically, shareholder pattern been increasing. The other investors, they are looking into have a share in this company, which is a good sign for coming years. This is basically their teams. Solution for the company might have to increase their, say, network beyond Mumbai and Navi Mumbai and adjoining areas, because just by serving these cities, two cities and nearby areas, they have shown a tremendous growth and tremendous, what we say, profit. So they can, if they increase their network, they can be in a very good position, and it will be a very good company to invest in for a long time and to stay invested. And they need to hedge their gas prices against the fluctuation in the global market as well as the government policies. Say they need to find something. I mean, they might be doing it, but they can do it much better. One My personal view is for this company is to, like, one can accumulate this company on decline. Right now it's trading at 1054 rupees about. So one can expect some further decline due to COVID, as many of the sales has been declined because many immigrants and many people have left to their native place from the urban areas and from the main areas of the supply of gas, and as well as the transport has been affected very badly due to COVID. So their sale might be declining in near future and in the coming quarters. But as soon as the things get well, the company will bounce back with its sales and its profit. Company has so far not declared any bonus, but I think the company might give certain kind of bonus in next 5 years, or they might declare some special dividend in near future. Okay, thank you so much for listening to my video. Please like it, share it, and follow it if you want to. Thank you.